Welcome to a chilling journey into the realm of the supernatural, where the whispers of the past echo through the halls of some of the world's most haunted hotels. Each of these establishments holds a unique story, woven with tragedy, mystery, and spectral residents who refuse to leave. Prepare yourself for a spine-tingling exploration of 5 notorious hotels that harbor dark secrets and restless spirits. 1. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a castle of shadows. Our final stop takes us to the breathtaking landscape of Banff, Alberta, Canada, where the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel rises majestically, often referred to as the Castle in the Rockies. This luxurious hotel, built in 1888 by the Canadian Pacific Railway, is a marvel of architectural beauty, but its history is riddled with tales of tragedy and hauntings. One of the most haunting legends associated with the Fairmont Banff is that of the tragic bride. On what was meant to be her wedding day, she descended the grand staircase in her flowing white gown, only to have her dress catch fire from a flickering candle. In her panic, she stumbled and fell to her death, leaving her spirit to wander the staircase for eternity. Guests have reported witnessing her ghostly figure, her dress aflame, gliding down the stairs, only to vanish when they attempt to assist her. Another spirit that lingers within the hotel is that of a friendly bellman named Sam. Known for his exceptional service and jovial nature during his lifetime, Sam continues to help guests even after his passing. Visitors have recounted encounters with a man in an old-fashioned bellman uniform, assisting them with their luggage, only to disappear before they can express their gratitude. The hotel is also said to be home to ghostly children who can be heard laughing and playing in the halls. Guests frequently describe the sensation of cold hands brushing against them, along with a feeling of dread that creeps into certain rooms. Shadowy figures have been spotted lurking in corners, sending chills down the spines of those who encounter them. For those who dare to explore the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, the line between reality and the supernatural blurs. The ghosts that roam its halls invite you to uncover their tragic tales, while reminding us that the past never truly fades away. 2. The Stanley Hotel, a hub of haunting creativity. Next, we venture into the rugged beauty of Estes Park, Colorado, home to the iconic Stanley Hotel. Built in 1909, this grand establishment is not only known for its breathtaking views and luxurious accommodations, but also for its association with the legendary author Stephen King. It was during a stay in room 217 that King experienced a series of supernatural occurrences that inspired him to pen his horror masterpiece, The Shining. The hotel's history is steeped in ghostly legends, particularly surrounding room 217. The spirit of Elizabeth Wilson, a former housekeeper who suffered a gas explosion in 1911, is said to haunt the room. Guests have reported her ghostly figure tidying up, unpacking luggage, and manipulating lights as if she never left her post. However, Elizabeth is not the only spirit that calls the Stanley home. Visitors have experienced eerie phenomena, from the ghostly laughter of children echoing through the empty hallways to the haunting melodies of a grand piano playing itself in the ballroom. Those who spend the night in room 407 recount chilling tales of a cowboy's spirit who tips his hat before vanishing into thin air, leaving guests trembling in fear. As night falls over the Stanley Hotel, the air thickens with unease. The cold drafts that sweep through the corridors seem to carry whispers from another realm, urging those who listen to flee. The Stanley is a place where the line between the living and the dead blurs, beckoning thrill seekers to uncover its hidden mysteries. 3. The Queen Mary, a floating legend of ghosts. Our haunted journey continues aboard the legendary Queen Mary, docked in Long Beach, California. Once a luxurious ocean liner, this grand vessel served during the golden age of transatlantic travel, but now stands as a haunted hotel. Beneath its polished exterior lies a dark history marred by tragedy, and the ghosts of its past are said to roam its labyrinthine corridors. The Queen Mary is notorious for the tragic fate of its crew members and passengers. One haunting story revolves around a young sailor named John Peter, who met a gruesome end when he was crushed by the heavy doors of the ship's engine room. His restless spirit is believed to wander near the spot of his demise, leaving guests to question what unseen forces lurk in the shadows. The ship's former first-class swimming pool, now abandoned, is a hotspot for ghostly activity. Visitors often hear the echoes of children laughing, even though the area is devoid of life. Footprints have been spotted leading away from the pool, only to vanish into thin air, and sightings of a woman in a vintage bathing suit have been reported, lounging at the poolside as if she were still enjoying the lavish life she once led. Perhaps the most haunting tale aboard the Queen Mary is that of a little girl named Jackie, who tragically drowned in the pool. Her spirit is said to roam the decks, searching for her beloved teddy bear. Guests have reported hearing her soft cries and witnessing her ghostly form peering through portholes, leaving them with a lingering sense of sorrow and unease. As you explore the corridors of the Queen Mary, be prepared for the unsettling sensation of being watched, and the chilling realization that you are not alone in the presence of the spirits bound to this floating relic of the past. 4. The Hotel del Coronado, a tale of love and loss. Next, we travel to the sun-soaked shores of Coronado, California, where the majestic Hotel del Coronado rises as a symbol of Victorian grandeur. Since its opening in 1888, the hotel has been a haven for celebrities and dignitaries alike, but it also harbors a tragic love story that gives it an air of melancholy. The spirit most commonly associated with the Hotel del Coronado is that of Kate Morgan, a young woman whose life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. Kate checked into the hotel under an alias, waiting for her estranged lover to arrive. Days later, her lifeless body was found on the hotel steps, a revolver clutched in her hand. The mystery surrounding her death remains unsolved, and many believe that her spirit still roams the hotel, searching for the answers she never found in life. Guests have reported numerous encounters with Kate's ghost, often describing her as a forlorn figure dressed in black. Her presence is most strongly felt in room 3327, where strange phenomena occur, including flickering lights and objects moving seemingly on their own. The echoes of her laughter and the soft sound of her footsteps have been heard in the quiet of the night, leaving guests with an unsettling feeling of being watched. In addition to Kate, the hotel is home to a host of other spirits, including the playful apparitions of children. Their laughter can be heard resonating through the empty hallways, accompanied by the fleeting sight of a little girl in Victorian attire who appears and vanishes without a trace. The old-fashioned elevators have also been known to operate independently, as if guided by unseen hands. The Hotel del Coronado offers more than just a charming escape. It serves as a reminder of the enduring stories of love, loss, and the spirits who linger in search of solace. 5. The Crescent Hotel, a sinister sanctuary. Nestled in the picturesque town of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, the Crescent Hotel stands as a testament to the grandeur of the past, but its beauty masks a sinister history. Built in 1886, this once majestic structure transformed into a hospital in the 1930s under the dubious guidance of Dr. Norman Baker. Baker, a man of questionable medical ethics, preyed on the desperate hopes of cancer patients, luring them to the hotel with promises of miraculous cures. His treatments, devoid of any medical legitimacy, subjected patients to a range of torturous procedures that only exacerbated their suffering. Many succumbed to their illnesses within the hotel's walls, their dreams of recovery extinguished by Baker's charlatan practices. Today, the Crescent Hotel is infamous for its paranormal activity, as the spirits of those who died seeking salvation linger in the air. Guests report chilling encounters, shadowy figures drifting through the halls, the soft rustle of invisible nurses attending to their phantom patients, and the oppressive feeling of being watched. Room 218, the hotel's most haunted chamber, is said to be haunted by the spirit of Michael, a stonemason who tragically fell to his death during construction. His restless spirit now roams the room, causing disembodied sounds and moving objects, much to the terror of unsuspecting visitors. One chilling account describes a guest who awoke to find a ghostly figure standing at the foot of her bed, only to vanish when she flicked on the lights. Others have felt sudden drops in temperature and witnessed lights flickering inexplicably, leaving them to question whether they are truly alone. For the brave souls who dare to spend the night at the Crescent Hotel, be prepared to encounter the lingering shadows of a dark past. 6. The Biltmore Hotel, Los Angeles, California. Nestled in the heart of Los Angeles, the Biltmore Hotel stands as an emblem of opulence and historic grandeur. Opened in 1923, it has hosted an array of celebrities, dignitaries, and even the Academy Awards. However, lurking beneath its glamorous exterior is a tapestry of tragedy and mystery woven into the very fabric of its halls. Perhaps the most infamous ghostly tale tied to the Biltmore is that of Elizabeth Short, better known as the Black Dahlia. In 1947, this aspiring actress was last seen alive at the Biltmore Bar, only to be discovered days later, brutally murdered in a vacant lot. The gruesome nature of her death and the mystery surrounding her killer have made her case one of the most notorious unsolved crimes in American history. The spirit of the Black Dahlia is said to haunt the hotel, her ghostly form appearing as a pale woman clad in a black dress, her vacant eyes radiating sorrow. Guests and staff have recounted spine-chilling encounters, often marked by a sudden drop in temperature. Many have claimed to see her wandering the corridors, her ethereal presence accompanied by a soft, pleading whisper echoing through the quiet of the night, as if she were still searching for the justice that eludes her. But Elizabeth Short is not the only restless soul within these walls. The Grand Ballroom, once a vibrant hub of high society events, now hosts the spectral figure of a mysterious woman in white. Guests have reported seeing her glide gracefully across the empty ballroom floor, lost in a timeless waltz. The haunting beauty of her dance is often accompanied by the faint strains of music that seem to materialize from thin air, sending shivers down the spines of onlookers. Adding to the hotel's ghostly allure is the spirit of a little boy, often spotted playing in the corridors and staircases, clad in 1920s attire. His innocent giggles reverberate through the hallways, creating an eerie charm in an otherwise unsettling atmosphere. One guest recounted feeling a cold, tiny hand clasp theirs while walking down a hallway, only to look down and find no one there. The boy's laughter, innocent yet uncanny, echoes through the corridors, weaving a whimsical yet haunting narrative. Among the many anomalies within the hotel is a haunted elevator, notorious for its strange and inexplicable movements. Guests have experienced the elevator stopping at unrequested floors, its doors opening to reveal empty hallways, a chilling breeze flowing past them. Some have reported feeling an unseen presence accompany them during their ride, a ghostly companion who vanishes upon arrival at their destination. The Biltmore Hotel, with its opulent decor and shadowy history, is more than just a luxurious getaway. It serves as a portal into a realm where the boundaries between the living and the dead blur, inviting those who dare to uncover the lingering spirits of the past. 7. The Omni Parker House, Boston, Massachusetts. Our journey continues in the historic heart of Boston, where the Omni Parker House stands as a landmark steeped in elegance and intrigue. Established in 1855, This grand hotel has become renowned not only for its luxurious accommodations, but also for the chilling tales of ghostly encounters that haunt its halls. The Omni Parker House is steeped in history, having hosted a myriad of notable guests, but it is the spectral presence of its founder, Harvey Parker, that leaves an indelible mark on this establishment. A meticulous man known for his hands-on management style, Parker's spirit seems reluctant to relinquish his role as the hotel's vigilant overseer. Guests and staff alike have reported sightings of his ghostly figure, often described as an elderly man in a top hat and 19th century attire, inspecting the hotel's rooms and corridors with a watchful eye. One guest shared a terrifying experience of awakening in the middle of the night to find a shadowy figure standing at the foot of the bed, its gaze fixed intently upon them. Just as quickly as it appeared, the apparition vanished into thin air. Another account involved an elevator encounter, where a distinguished gentleman nodded politely before fading away, leaving the witness in stunned silence. The third floor of the hotel is particularly notorious for paranormal activity, housing the ghost of actress Charlotte Cushman, who passed away in 1876. Many have reported seeing her ghostly form gliding through the hallway, her presence accompanied by the alluring scent of lavender. The chilling draft that often accompanies her sightings sends shivers down the spines of guests who are fortunate or unfortunate enough to cross her path. Room 303 has a darker reputation, rumored to harbor the spirit of a guest who took his own life. Those who have stayed in this room recount a range of unsettling phenomena, from anguished cries piercing the night to lights flickering ominously. One guest described waking up to find the bathroom mirror shrouded in fog, with a faint handprint appearing as if pressed from the other side, a ghostly reminder of the despair that once lingered here. The Omni Parker House is not without its mysteries, particularly concerning its elusive 12th floor. Despite it not existing in the hotel's blueprints, numerous sightings have been reported by unsuspecting guests. Many have recounted stepping into the elevator, selecting their desired floor, only to find themselves transported to this phantom 12th floor, surrounded by shadowy figures, drifting through dimly lit corridors. One chilling tale involves a woman who, upon arriving at this ghostly level, was enveloped by whispering voices and dark silhouettes, only to be whisked back to reality when the elevator doors opened. Even the dining room and kitchen are not exempt from ghostly activity. The distinct smell of cigar smoke, often wafting through the air, is a stark reminder of the hotel's past, where a tuxedo-clad ghost has been seen seated at a table, vanishing as soon as approached. The clinking of unseen glasses and faint laughter from another time echo throughout the establishment, crafting an eerie ambiance that envelops all who enter. The Omni Parker House, with its rich history and opulent charm, offers more than just a luxurious stay. It presents an opportunity to connect with the spectral past. For those brave enough to wander its haunted halls, the experience may leave an indelible mark, accompanied by chilling stories that linger long after the visit. The Emily Morgan Hotel, San Antonio, Texas. In the vibrant heart of San Antonio, Texas, the Emily Morgan Hotel stands as a testament to both elegance and an eerie history. Originally constructed in 1924 as a medical facility, this luxurious hotel now embraces guests with open arms. Yet beneath its modern facade lies a past riddled with tragedy and paranormal phenomena. The Emily Morgan Hotel is located near the historic Alamo, a site steeped in bloodshed and sorrow. Many believe the spirits of those who perished in the Battle of the Alamo have found refuge within the hotel, unable to escape the bonds of their tragic fate. Guests and staff alike have reported experiencing strange occurrences, from phantom footsteps to doors inexplicably swinging open and shut on their own. The hotel's elevator is particularly notorious, often stopping at floors unrequested as if guided by an unseen hand. The seventh floor, once a psychiatric ward, is said to be a hotspot for supernatural activity. Guests staying on this floor frequently report hearing disembodied voices and the eerie laughter of unseen children echoing through the halls. One chilling account involves a guest who awoke in the dead of night to the sound of heavy breathing, only to find a shadowy figure standing at the foot of their bed, vanishing as the lights flicked on, leaving behind an unsettling presence. Room 410, a nod to Stephen King's infamous room number, is another focal point for paranormal activity. Guests in this room have reported lights flickering, televisions turning on and off by themselves, and the inexplicable sensation of being touched by invisible hands. One visitor recounted waking up to find the words "Help me" written in the fog on the bathroom mirror, despite being alone in the room. The chilling sense of being watched, coupled with cold spots that appear and disappear inexplicably, has made Room 410 a daunting experience for even the bravest of guests. The basement of the Emily Morgan Hotel, once home to a morgue and crematorium, serves as a hub for supernatural activity. Staff members have reported hearing the clinking of chains, the sound of heavy metal doors creaking open and shut, and the unsettling movement of objects. The overwhelming scent of burning and the feeling of being watched have left many employees reluctant to venture into the basement alone, fearing the spirits that may linger there. The Emily Morgan Hotel, with its blend of luxury and history, offers more than just a place to stay. It presents an encounter with the past where the spirits of those who lived, suffered, and died continue to make their presence known. For those drawn to the paranormal, a stay at the Emily Morgan Hotel promises an unforgettable and spine-tingling experience. 9. The Grand Hotel, Mackinac Island, Michigan. Our final haunted destination takes us to the picturesque Mackinac Island in Michigan, where the Grand Hotel stands as a sprawling testament to luxury and lingering spirits. Built in 1887, this iconic hotel features majestic columns, vibrant gardens, and stunning views of the surrounding waters. However, the hotel's opulent charm is juxtaposed with a history steeped in mystery and ghostly encounters that have made it a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts. The Grand Hotel is said to be haunted by the spirit of a woman in white, believed to be a former guest who met a tragic end during her stay. According to legend, she was a young bride who mysteriously disappeared on her wedding day, never to be seen again. Her ghost is often spotted roaming the hotel's grand hallways, dressed in a flowing white gown, her sorrowful gaze searching for something or someone lost to time. Guests who have encountered her report an overwhelming feeling of sadness, accompanied by a sudden chill in the air as she glides past, her presence leaving behind an unsettling stillness. One of the most infamous rooms in the hotel is Room 7, known for its ghostly happenings. Guests have reported experiencing a range of supernatural phenomena, from flickering lights to disembodied voices calling out their names. A guest once recounted a chilling experience of waking up to find the ghostly figure of a man seated at the foot of their bed, silently observing them before fading away into the shadows. The sensation of being watched is pervasive in this room, as if the spirits are lingering just out of sight, awaiting an opportunity to connect with the living. The hotel's garden is not without its eerie tales either. A ghostly gardener has been spotted tending to the flowers at twilight, his silhouette blending into the twilight hues. Staff members have reported hearing the sound of footsteps in the garden when no one is around, along with the faint scent of blooming flowers lingering long after the gardener has vanished. The air is often filled with an inexplicable warmth, as if the spirit is bestowing blessings upon the blooming flora, creating a haunting yet beautiful atmosphere. The Grand Hotel's dining room has also been the site of ghostly encounters. Diners have reported seeing spectral figures seated at empty tables, engaged in conversations that fade into silence as they draw closer. The sound of laughter and clinking glasses echoes through the dining area, transporting guests to another time, where the spirits of the past mingle with the living in a surreal dance of life and death. A highlight of any visit to the Grand Hotel is the evening ghost tour, where guides recount spine-tingling tales of the hotel's history and its resident spirits. Guests are encouraged to share their own encounters, weaving a rich tapestry of experiences that blur the lines between reality and the supernatural. The energy of the hotel is palpable, as if the very walls are alive with the stories of those who came before, drawing visitors into a realm where the past and present intertwine. The Grand Hotel, with its breathtaking beauty and ghostly allure, is more than just a luxury destination. It is a portal into the past, inviting those brave enough to explore its haunted history. A stay at the Grand Hotel promises not just comfort and elegance, but an opportunity to connect with the spectral stories that linger in its halls. 10. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Our journey culminates at the renowned Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, a cornerstone of American horror history and the inspiration for Stephen King's iconic novel, The Shining. Built in 1909 by Freelon Oscar Stanley, the hotel has become synonymous with ghostly encounters, earning its place as one of the most haunted hotels in the United States. The Stanley Hotel is perhaps best known for its resident spirits, particularly that of F.O. Stanley himself, who is often seen wandering the grand halls, dressed in a formal suit. Guests have reported feeling an unexplained sense of nostalgia and warmth in his presence, accompanied by the faint sound of piano music drifting through the air. The hotel's concert hall is a hotspot for paranormal activity, with reports of disembodied laughter and the feeling of cold drafts sweeping through the room, as if the echoes of past guests linger there. Room 2017, famously known as the most haunted room in the hotel, has become a focal point for ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. Guests who have stayed in this room often recount experiences of furniture moving on its own, mysterious footsteps echoing in the night, and even the feeling of an unseen presence tucking them into bed. One particularly chilling tale involves a guest who awoke to find a figure standing at the foot of their bed, its features shrouded in shadow. The apparition vanished just as quickly as it appeared, leaving the guest in a state of shock. The hotel's maze-like hallways and hidden staircases are rumored to be home to the spirits of children who once played there. Guests have reported hearing the sounds of children laughing and playing, often accompanied by the sight of shadowy figures darting around the corners. One visitor shared their experience of being tugged on the sleeve by an unseen hand while walking down the hall, only to turn and find no one there. Another notable aspect of the Stanley Hotel is its eerie ballroom, where the spirit of a former housekeeper is said to reside. Guests have reported seeing her ghostly figure cleaning the floors and arranging furniture, her dedication to maintaining the hotel transcending even death. The smell of fresh linen and the sound of soft humming often fill the ballroom, creating a ghostly yet comforting atmosphere that lingers long after the staff have left. The Stanley Hotel embraces its haunted history, offering ghost tours that delve into the rich tapestry of stories that have unfolded within its walls. Guides recount chilling tales, intertwining the hotel's past with the spirits that continue to haunt it, making for an unforgettable experience that captivates the imagination. Visitors are encouraged to share their own supernatural encounters, contributing to the ongoing legend of the Stanley Hotel. As night falls over the Stanley Hotel, the flickering lights and hushed whispers of the past beckon those brave enough to uncover the secrets hidden within. With its rich history, spectral inhabitants, and a legacy that continues to inspire, The Stanley Hotel remains a destination where the line between the living and the dead is as thin as the veil of mist that shrouds its majestic peaks. As we conclude our haunting journey through these 10 infamous hotels, we are reminded of the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. Each establishment serves as a repository of history, filled with echoes of laughter, sorrow, and the indelible marks left by those who once walked its halls. Whether it's the ghostly nurses of the Crescent Hotel, the chilling presence of Elizabeth Wilson at the Stanley, or the lingering spirits aboard the Queen Mary, these stories captivate our imaginations and challenge our perceptions of reality. For those brave enough to venture into these haunted abodes, be prepared to face the specters of the past, for they are waiting, eager to share their stories and perhaps remind us that some legacies are never truly buried. The haunted hotels remain not just as places of accommodation, but as portals to the unknown, inviting us to question what lies beyond the boundaries of our earthly existence. Will you take the plunge into the world of the supernatural, or will you keep your distance, leaving the ghosts of the past to their eternal rest? The choice is yours.